Hi. So for the first question, to improve my communication with friends, family, and intimate ones, I would definitely use the hyperpersonal model of communication, which is the concept that which some people just like communicating online compared to face through social media apps and TikTok and Snapchat. And I just never understood that. But now taking this class, I've kind of realized that a lot of that communication is at this day and age is through online media. And I dated a girl, back then a year ago, and she really preferred posting things online, just random Snapchats, random messages, and I just didn't. I like being face to face talking, communicating. She didn't really like that, and that honestly we ended up breaking up because of that. But now that I've taken this class, I kind of understand why. So going forward, I would definitely use this model of communicating through online and through other sources rather than just face to face in order to better my relationships. For question number 2, actually, I want to be a pilot when I grow up. So, either commercial or private pilot, I'm going to take flight lessons. But there's a lot of communication that you don't think about when it comes to being a pilot. Like, first of all, I would say definitely the concept of forces of attraction are very important when it comes to becoming a pilot, especially the proximity and complementary. You're going to be in a cockpit with another co-pilot or pilot for hours at a time. So you're going to be in close proximity, and you're going to need to be able to complement each other through our personalities to be able to deal with each other and work through, whatever crisis goes on in the cockpit, or how to work together to fly the plane, or even just talk and just communicate with each other normally like normal people. Also, health communication, those concepts can relate to being a pilot. Doctor-patient communication can be transported to pilot and passengers, There's going to be a knowledge gap between the pilot and his passengers, but I'm going to need to convey, the weather, what the flight's going to be like. If there's any issues that arise, I'm going to need to be able to be confident and, really get across knowledge and information to them, which I think is very key and important. For question number 3, how I would interpret, consume, and even think about media as a whole, definitely stems from the media multiplexity theory. Just the concept of how people communicate online and just connect through all these things. Pebbling, sending random things to people, just shows that you are connected to them and you like them, and it communicates. It just creates a bond over time, and just media in general. Obviously in the first question I said how I wasn't very familiar with that, but after taking this course, I've actually gotten better with some of my college friends. A lot of people, even my roommate, just being able to talk with them online, texting, Snapchatting, even sending TikToks. It's kind of huge when it comes to our relationship. And also just advertising and media. That's really shown that advertising, it's just everything is made off of making money, and the media is kind of just a thing for making money. Ads, parody of ads, everything's just exposure in order to get people to buy things. And that's kind of shaped my view on how the media is, and just how people, it's kind of used to make money. So you just got to be careful of that, and that's what I think of that. For question 4, the concept of attachment theory, secure, avoidant, anxious, ambivalent people, they all process and communicate in different ways. And you just have to understand that and communicate with people differently because of that. I know with my father, I really didn't understand this concept, but after this, I kind of understand growing up why he did some of the things he did. It really helped me with communication. And just one last thing, being confident and friendly goes so long. I've gained a lot of confidence communicating after learning these concepts, and it's just been huge. In lecture, I see him not pausing, playing music before lectures. Just being friendly and inviting goes a long way, and that's just the advice I would give. Just be confident and own your space.